What's up everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing a simple method on how to sketch a skull. Welcome everyone and thanks for joining me today. For this lesson we'll need our sketch pen and a pencil. I'm going to be sketching with a standard pencil with a 2B graphite stick, but you're welcome to use whatever you'd like. Now the first thing we want to do is set up our drawing with some guidelines. Let's start at the very top in the middle. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom of our page using these short lines. Now let's move back to the center and draw another line going across from left to right. Now I want to use these two lines to help us create a circle in the center of our page to define the size of the skull. So from that center point, let's move up to the top. Right about here, it's going to mark off the top of our circle. Let's measure that distance from the center down towards the bottom. Mark that off. Now I want to do the same thing across this horizontal line. So measuring the distance from the center over towards the left and then the right side. And now we just want to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create the circle. So we'll start with the top left. And the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We can come back and just smooth this out later. But we just want to get the general size first. Now we're going to go over towards the left side of our circle, draw a straight line coming down. Now we're going to be rotating the head over towards the left. Let's find the halfway point between the center of our circle and the bottom. So right here, it's going to flatten this off, going out towards the left and right side. Let's measure the distance from this point to the bottom of our circle down towards the bottom. So we're going to extend the skull down, draw a straight line going across on the left side. Now from the center line, let's move over towards the right to right about here, draw a straight line coming down. Now I want to start adding some shape to the head. Right where this line meets the bottom of our circle, we're just going to angle the jaw coming down and out towards the left. Let's go to the bottom of the chin, draw a straight line going all the way up. And this is the center seam in between the eyes. Now let's go to this point right here. We're going to angle the nose bridge coming down and out towards the left, right about there. Draw a straight line coming down. Go back up to the top. We're just going to angle this down towards the right, towards the same height. And we're just going to flatten this off. Let's go halfway between the bottom of the nose and the chin. Draw a straight line going across. Now I'm going to go back up to the top and add some shape to the eyes. We want to leave a gap in between the nose bridge, starting on the right side. Let's curve this down, go across, and then back up, almost like a half circle, going up towards that center line. Let's go to the nose bridge, curve this down, and then up towards the side of our circle. And we want to bring this down towards the same height. Now that we have the rough shape of the skull, let's go back and clean this up by erasing some of these guidelines. Now that we've cleaned up our drawing, I'm going to use this rough sketch as a guide to help us layer on some more details and refine the shapes. Now let's start with the eyes. We want to start by curving the top edge of the eyes. Just taking out that straight line. And just dip that down towards the corners, towards the side. Let's go back and add some shape across the bottom. Now with the nose bridge, we're going to come across. Let's add in the nostrils, coming down towards the bottom. Just going to curve this up in towards the middle. Down and out towards the right, and we'll just flatten off the top. Now let's go back and lightly shade in the top of the nostril, and then fade that down. We're going to do the same thing to the eyes. Darken up the top, and then roughly fading that down. Now from the outside left eye, we're going to draw in the cheekbones. We're going to pull this out, come down and in. Work our way down towards the edge of the mouth, towards that center seam. Come across. Now right here we're going to draw on the right cheekbone. We're going to go up and over, angle this down, angle this back. Just going to round up the chin, go up and in towards the jaw, bend that up underneath. And we want to extend the brow going out along the profile edge of the head and just work our way across the top. Now on the right side of the temple, we're just going to add a dip. We're going to come in towards the eye, go around, and then down towards the cheekbones. Now along this line, we're going to separate the teeth. It's going to go up towards the top of the gum line and then back down. I'm just going to repeat this across the top, going in towards the cheeks. Also doing the same thing across the bottom, coming down and up. Now we're going to go back in and start adding some contrast to our drawing. Starting with the nose. We can also modify the shape slightly. Also adding some contrast to our shadows. So darken up the inside of the nose and fading that down. Now you want to darken up the indent around the side of the temples and then fade that out and up. We're just going to layer on those fine details on top of our shading. Now as we get closer to the end, I'm just going to add a drop shadow, and always be sure to sign my artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a simple sketch illustration of a human skull. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you do, please be sure to subscribe for more videos each week. We'll show you how to draw simple things just like this. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.